All right, let's get right into it. If you've ever been curious about ethical hacking, this is for you. We're about to do a major reality check, cutting through all the hype to see what this career is really about.
Yep, reality. Because, before we even dream of touching the cool tools or learning the crazy exploits, we've got to talk about mindset. We need to get on the same page about what it actually means to be a pro in this space.
So here's the biggest misconception, right? You see it in movies all the time. The myth is that hacking is all about getting rich quick, being some kind of digital rock star. But the reality? Nah, it's a serious discipline, it's a long game, and it is built on one thing: trust.
And that really is the heart of it all. This is not a get famous overnight kind of thing. A real career is built piece by piece, skill by skill, over years. And every single thing you do is about proving you're someone people can trust.
And look, let's just be brutally honest for a second. If you're doing this for likes, for online fame, for bragging rights, this isn't for you. Seriously. The stakes are way too high, and this community values integrity more than anything else.
But if you're here because you're just genuinely curious, because you love solving impossible puzzles, and you want to use your brain to actually protect things, then you're in the right place. Welcome. You are exactly what this field is looking for.
Okay, so if it's not about clout, then what's the payoff? Well, it's about building a real, respected, and pretty awesome career. Let's actually look at what those opportunities are. These are the real-deal jobs. You could be a bug bounty hunter and get paid by giants like Google or Microsoft for finding holes in their software. Or you could be a penetration tester, where companies literally hire you to try and hack them to find their weak spots. Or maybe a security analyst, being the guardian on the front lines, protecting a company's most valuable secrets. These are serious, high-impact careers. So to land one of those gigs, you obviously need skills and tools. But what if I told you the most important tool you'll ever have isn't a piece of software or some supercomputer? It's actually something you have to build yourself.
And don't get me wrong, your technical skills absolutely have to be sharp. That's non-negotiable. You've got to know networks, operating systems, code. That's the foundation. It's basically the price you pay just to get in the game.
But just having the skills? That's not enough. Your reputation, what people in the industry say about you when you're not around, that's what actually opens the big doors. And you build that with every single bug you report, every project you handle with integrity, every little thing you do.
And this just nails the final point. Look at it this way. Skills get you the interview. Your reputation might get you the job, but trust? Oh, trust is what convinces a company to hand over the keys to their entire kingdom. It's the absolute currency of this profession, period.
So how does someone with that much trust actually work? Well, they don't just jump in and start mashing the keyboard. There's a strategy, a professional playbook. Let's walk through it. Pretty much every pro engagement follows these 5 steps. First up, reconnaissance. That's just gathering info, figuring out everything you can about the target from the outside. Then you move into scanning, where you're actively poking and prodding their systems, looking for an open door. Step 3 is gaining access. That's the moment you actually find a vulnerability and get in. Once you're inside, you've got to maintain access, make sure you can stay in. And the final phase is covering your tracks, cleaning up so no one knows you were there. That's the textbook attack plan.
Okay, but this is where the road splits. This is the one single defining moment that separates a good guy from a bad guy. It all boils down to what you do at that very last step.
This is it, the huge difference. A malicious hacker's last move is to cover their tracks, to hide, to disappear. But an ethical hacker, your final and most critical step is the exact opposite. You don't hide. You write up a detailed professional report explaining exactly what you found so they can fix it. That's the job. That's how you build that trust we were talking about.
So you get it now. You see the mindset, you know the career paths, you understand the strategy. The foundation is there. The only real question left is, are you ready to try your first exploit?